Jeremy, the Dirty Tricks Garage, better known as the Wizard Dirty Tricks for obvious reasons. So anyway, I have a little shop on the Sunshine Coast, and we specialise in accessory fitting, 12-volt accessory fitting. So I'm an auto electrician, but I decided that there's a niche market out there for accessory fitting. So people go and buy stuff at shops. They go to Supercheap, Autobarn, eBay, places like that, buy light bars, buy all this sort of stuff, and don't know how to fit it. That's where we come in. So we're more than happy to fit all that sort of equipment to people's cars. So we do electric brake controllers, we do 4-drive fit-outs, light bars, we do stereo systems, underbody lighting. We do just about everything. So if you can buy it for your car, 12 volt, we can usually fit it. So it's my little shop here. It's my motorcycle there, Rumblebee, customers' cars. We work on old school stuff. We work on Ford Rangers. We work on everything. So from old school to new school, we work on it all. So anyway, just thought I'd introduce myself, Jezza, the Wizard of Dirty Tricks. So the bearded mafia legends out there on the podcast. So I was happy to be a sponsor for those, for Rob and the boys. And yeah, glad to be a part of what they've got going on. So everyone take it easy, and look forward to seeing you somewhere. Take it easy.
Hey guys, Josh here from Jericho, Australia. Come check us out. All of our products are handmade in Brisbane. We make beard butters, balms, oils, shampoos and more. Cheers guys.
G'day guys, welcome to Bearded Mafia Pods, episode 9, 2's Company, 4's Party. We're your hosts, I'm Rob.
I'm Matt.
And
How are we,
we have a
gents?
couple of special guests with us tonight. Would you guys like to introduce yourself for the people that don't know who you are?
Us?
Oh,
Yes, that is you.
you're better at speaking.
I'm better at speaking. Okay, I am Spicy and this is Salty, and together we make 2's Company.
Couple of
Tonight we
legends.
make the party.
4's a party.
Four's not a crowd with these two legends.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not in my experience.
So how have you guys been?
Not too
Not
bad.
too
Not too bad. What about you
bad.
fellas?
Yeah, not bad.
You,
Not-
Oh,
back
yeah.
to reality after your holiday up here?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sucks.
it really does suck.
Straight up.
Bit of downtime. When you get back, it's just like the reality hits of like the time you just had, and then you come home and you're back to the same old stuff again. It's like, oh man,
Dark.
just want to go back. And it's been freezing cold down here, so it's like, come on.
Oh. Yeah, miss that weather, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah,
So,
It's probably
So
equally
shit.
cold here.
yeah.
yeah.
Wow, we
Oh,
have
really?
the hoodies on, so we hope there wasn't a dress code for tonight.
Oh, Not at all.
The dress code is just comfort.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, that's it.
I actually think it's a good idea. When
It's
I,
funny, I saw someone that we know just got into the Gold Coast just this morning, I think, and it was black as a dog's guts on their photos they sent. It's like,
oh really?
whew,
Oh.
yeah, I wouldn't want to be there today.
It's cold here today, man.
Yeah,
For Queensland, it's cold.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're soft when it comes to cold, I guess. But yeah, one of those ones where you wake up in the morning, you look outside, and it's like, yeah, it's dark. You're
Mm.
like, well, this is as hot as it's getting today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those ones. Yeah.
Oh, lovely,
Oh,
brilliant.
we were talking about this the other day, and we were saying like one of the best days we had there was the day you guys come up and we were at the Mexican restaurant and we were just
Yep.
we were just standing there having a few drinks, and like that was like the coolest chilled day. Like the kids were playing on that playground and we're all just standing there talking and having a few drinks, and yeah, that was awesome that day.
So nice.
That's just how we roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all we would generally want to do is like just actually stop for once.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Stop
Yeah,
and
good.
have a few drinks, and then
Mhm.
I cannot confirm or deny that Matt gets handsy after a few drinks.
Mate, not even a few. One.
Yeah.
First,
He had one drink and he was
right?
gone.
Yeah. That's it.
So was I. It just happened.
You must have been going to get a drink. You must have been going up to the bar and asking
I
where are our
see.
drinks.
I was drinking, wasn't I?
Yeah.
That was shocking how long they took to bring drinks out there. That was so bad.
Well, they wrote the order down in English and then couldn't read it.
What have we done to ourselves?
Yeah, that's right.
We fucking tricked ourselves.
Oh, fools.
All right, so with these questions, like they'll be directed at both of you. So instead of asking you individually, we'll start off with a question that we always like to ask our guests, and that is what's been your greatest gaming achievement in any game, console, PC, whatever.
It's probably one of the hardest questions to answer too.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I like to do the hard one straight away.
Yeah, that's it. Get it out of the way.
Oh man, I don't know. I think I've never platinumed a game or anything like that, but I think just
No.
finishing games in general,
Yep.
especially
Yeah.
like story-based games. But
Yeah.
The Last of Us Part 1 I finished 3 times now, I think. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
put it
that's
down to
that's a cool
that, I
game.
guess.
Yeah,
That's a damn good game, hey.
that's a cool game. I've finished it about 5 times, I reckon.
Yeah,
Love that
it's
game.
unreal.
Yeah. Still struggling to
But
get through
also
part 2,
fantastic.
but
Yeah,
Oh,
we've done Part 2.
yeah. Actually getting a gaming console.
I'd like to change my answer. Actually getting a gaming console.
yeah. I like
No,
it.
well, because what happened is when we first started dating, I know this is probably like steering off the path of the question, but this is how my journey started.
Yep.
This is how I got to my achievement. When we first started dating, Spicy had the PlayStation and he was playing Battlefield, and I was like, "Oh, babe, can I have a go?" And he was like, "Nah, go get your own." So I went and bought my own PlayStation so I could play Battlefield. Then I started playing Battlefield with the boys,
Yep.
and then I
Yeah.
became one of the boys.
I
Yeah,
like it.
achievement.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I had stats to protect.
Yep. yeah. Yeah.
The KD ratios and stuff
Yes. Yep.
like that. Like, get your own.
I
like it.
did, and then Spicy was like, "Oh, she's the one."
Yeah, basically, it's like, oh my god.
Well, on the where did the name Salty and Spicy come from?
Geez, how did that start? My brother-in-law, Zesty, believe it or not. we both started a new PSN account, and we were just messaging each other, and I said, oh, we just need just 2 random things together, like you were killed by, I don't know, like pump water bottle, or you were killed by Logitech webcam, or something like that, you know. And he goes, what about Captain Spicy Popsicle? And I was like, I'll use that, and I'll take out the Captain. So I just became Spicy Popsicle, and then obviously over time, name just got shortened when when you're playing with people on your headphones and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
hey, Spicy, there's a guy over there. So it was Spicy and Zesty, and then someone got their own gaming console, and she became Salty.
Yep.
Salty Popsicle. So around on the battlefield, there was Salty Popsicle, Spicy Popsicle, and Zesty Popsicle.
I like it.
Has it helped morph your personalities into those?
Yeah.
Are you a bit salty? Are you a bit spicy?
Yeah.
It's, you know what, it's actually the opposite.
Yeah.
She's the spicy one. I think you guys would probably agree.
Yeah.
I'm just a salty, bitter old man.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get on board with that.
Yep.
I'm a cranky old cunt as well. It's all good.
And I'm a funny little bitch. No.
My default setting is just like, I think my default setting walking around town is just this going. That's basically it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
How good.
salty, but yeah, I think it's the opposite. We've taken each other's personas.
Oh well.
Yep.
Where'd your love for gaming originate?
I actually think like I grew up with an Atari. I don't know which one it was. And you kind of like, you know, being really young and seeing Pong.
Yep.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding. You kind of like, oh, this is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember the Atari basketball.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like you just threw like a little square ball into the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I think it might originate from that, but you kind of phased off being so young. You phased off a little bit, and then if you move around as a family, whatever, like your neighbor who was the same age as you had like a console of some sort. So
Yep.
my neighbor had a Sega Mega Drive.
Yep.
He spent the weekend playing Road Rash
Yeah.
and Sonic,
Mhm.
all those ones.
Yeah.
And it sort
Yep.
of grew from there. And my first console was a PS2. So
Yep.
yeah,
Same, actually.
but I played on them all beforehand. I just didn't own one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say my originated from the Atari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you, Spicy?
How old am I? Turning 34 this year.
So very similar age bracket to myself. And my earliest memories were an Atari as well, but same, I never owned one. But my brother had one little bit, and they were my earliest memories as well. Brilliant
Turning
stuff.
34, but the hairline's turning 76.
I'm there as well, mate. Mine started turning 76 when I was 21, so...
21.
I don't even know where Atari is.
Oh, really? It's funny. My oldest two kids. I used to piss them off with this song I used to sing because it was the old Atari song they'd have for the ads, and like, I still remember it. It's like, "What do you want? I want Atari." And I used to sing it to them all the time. They're like, "It's not even real." Yeah. And I'm like, it took me forever to find the ad. And I actually found it probably a year ago, and I sent it to them both. I told you it was real.
Yeah, I'm not just crazy.
I just googled a photo of it, so I know what it looks like now.
Yeah.
Because that's what kids these days do.
Yes. Yep.
Google stuff that us old fellas talk about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they mean?
What's your favorite game to play together and or stream together? Oh, and are they different or are they the same?
Just to play together.
Yep.
At the moment, it's probably Fortnite.
Yeah.
I don't know. What It Takes Two was fantastic.
Yeah, we loved It Takes Two, and we started playing A Way Out on stream as well.
Yeah,
and that's been actually really fun.
Yeah, so that's a gaming studio called Hazelight Studios. I'm pretty sure not sure if they do any other games but co-op games.
Yeah,
It Takes Two was spectacular. I freaking love that game.
Yeah. We played A Way Out. That was pretty cool. Took me way too long to catch a fish though. I was gonna rage. I was literally gonna rage quit.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The little pond thing.
Yep. I was going
ridiculous.
off.
It was hilarious. Man, the story.
I'm like, if I don't get this fish, we're not playing this anymore.
But yeah, that's probably my favorite. Otherwise, offline, like we obviously did the Battlefield thing. That was always, we annoyed a lot of people on that game. But phase off Battlefield a bit because 2042 come out and that's just trash.
Yeah.
I'd say It Takes Two and those sort of games.
Yeah.
Some of the horror ones we do was alright. But I'm a softie.
I love the Last of Us franchise. I love Until Dawn, The Dark Pictures.
They're cool games. Yep.
Great games, yeah.
I just started playing The Devil in Me, which is like the latest.
Yes.
The Dark Anthology trilogy. And oh my god,
is that good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked at that.
Yeah.
Because we've been playing a few of them, and that one looks cool.
We've done a few of the. We've done a few of the Dark Anthology games, so they're quite good. Good stories.
Good stories, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Devil in Me is that good where because we game sitting next to each other, and I think one of my eyeballs just goes.
Yeah.
Like one on whatever I'm playing, which is generally a sport game of some sort, and then there's just chameleon just going. Yeah,
brilliant.
So, what made you guys strip everything back and start again with 2's company?
Oh, that's a excellent question, and we'll tell you why
after this short break.
After these messages.
After these messages, authorised by the Queensland government. We had our own separate accounts, and it was actually just Spicy Popsicle and Sir Spicy and
Queen Salty.
Queen Salty. That's how that started there. But and we kind of just like had a break. We had a lot of technical issues.
Yep.
And it, you know how you sort of get mentally just like fuck this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did that like fuck this? I'm gonna have like a break from it and save up some money and see what we can do. But then we sort of come back to it and said, oh, how about we just stream from the same channel? So we actually ended up getting rid of Salty's channel and just streamed off mine and changed the name to Salt and Spice. And then we got logged out, I think, when we got our PC.
Yeah.
When we got our PC, we got logged out, and the two-factor authentication fucked out on us.
Oh, wow.
And Twitch weren't helping in that regard until I said, look, can you just let me in and so we can delete our account? And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Wow.
What an arsehole.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we sort of like, fast forward through all the decision process. It was just like a couple of weeks of deciding what to do with, because we did want to stream. We didn't know how we wanted to do it. If we wanted to do like the initial goal was like mental health streams and just like sit around and chat. Like, what are you guys doing here?
Yep.
And essentially, we actually had the idea of having the camera facing down on our desk.
Yep.
And we were literally going to do those adult coloring in books.
Yeah, so I remember you talking about that. Yep.
Yeah, so you're just like coloring in the word fuck.
you did a couple of them when you first come back, didn't you?
Yeah, we did one actually just recently, I think. Hey?
Yeah.
And then we thought it was actually the 2's company name came from the family chat that we had.
Yep.
We have going. So I think it was Esty actually.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was Esty come up with it, and we said it, and it was like, "Oh, that's got a nice ring to it."
Does.
And then here we are now, sort of thing. So that was the main thing, was the two-factor authentication, and Twitch didn't really help on that regard, but it was a blessing in disguise, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when you're streaming as a couple or as a duo, whatever, it's kind of easier having that one account that you can build off of and build up. Like with me and Matt, like we both got our separate accounts. So then when one of us are playing, and like you want to try and get both your channels up at the same round about the same mark, and like one of us might get more and the other one doesn't get it as much, and so now we've got the Bit of Mafia channel for gaming. We can put it all into that and go from there. Because like we came into this as a duo from the beginning, like you guys know, and we always wanted it to be about me and Matt, like us two, and our gaming growth and streaming growth and all that sort of thing. So it was always hard to just go from one channel to another, where having the one channel was just so much easier.
Yeah.
Plus, I got fucked over by the two-factor authentication as well. I changed my phone number.
Oh my god!
Oh,
No, that's what happened with us.
Yeah, so
I changed because I was part of an Optus hack. I changed my mobile number.
Oh really?
And and it just went from there, and I was like, for fuck's sake.
this has happened to me with about 8 different things as well. So when it happened with Twitch, by that time I was like, yay, it's okay.
This is great.
I don't even care really. Oh well. Inside I'm like fucking exploding. So.
Yeah.
What were we trying?
Didn't realize didn't realize you could change your phone number could be such a fucking head fuck.
It's fucking pain in the ass.
I remember when I changed my number, so I rang Telstra, got my number changed. Then, how good these blokes are! I went to change my details in the Telstra app, and they had to send me a code to get in.
Oh god!
To my old number. I'm like, you're Telstra. You changed my fucking number.
Dude,
wow.
Surely you know that.
Yeah.
Optus did that to me. And I had to like,
fuck off.
Oh man, unreal, isn't it?
It's hilarious.
I
just sat back, fucking brilliant.
I hate when I was because I just recently had to change my number with the bank, and like it's understandable having to ring them up to change your number. And because I was on the app and I was looking, they're like, "No, you have to call." So I'm like, "No worries." So I'm calling, and then they're like, on the phone, they're like, "You can do this through our app." Like, no, you can't. I would have been doing it through the app. I wouldn't be calling you cunts if I could do it through the app.
Oh wow.
Yes. The same thing at the bank. The banks and phone companies, I just don't get it, because I pay myself cash essentially, so I'll go and put it into the bank, and I had to go into the tellers one day, and they're like, "Oh, you can use the ATM to deposit cash." I was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Because, well, why don't you do that? And I was like, because it's broken. clearly, you can't get no idea it's fucking broken.
Oh wow.
Oh, how
No.
good.
Got an out of order sign on it, you dick.
Yeah. So
Really
what
easy for
everyone's
that there.
what everyone's been coming in.
Now I'm questioning whether I give you my
Oh,
money.
fuck,
or
it was a
not.
busy day today, actually. Really busy. Fucking Spuds. Quick shout out to the chat, and there we got a bit happening.
Oh,
A little bit happening there.
We've got some
Hi, everyone.
we've got some traffic.
Hello, everybody.
How is everyone?
Welcome.
Thank you. How are you? Oh, not us. Spice is just taking his hoodie off.
Oh, he's,
It's getting
Actually
hot.
sweating.
oh,
It's
the
getting
chat is
hot.
heating up.
It's getting hot in here.
The chat is heating up.
My turn to
So
change.
take off all your hoodie.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Hang
It's,
on still.
hopefully we can get a few people in the chat so we can they can hear what we got to say at the end about a
Yeah.
few things.
So chat.
If you were to give anyone advice starting out in the streaming game, any pearls of wisdom, what would you have to offer said people? Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Pull out, walk away.
I'm sorry. Did you ask wisdom?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm here. What was the question?
Words of wisdom for people starting out streaming.
Yeah, any
If you could give
advice?
them any advice, what would it be?
Stick-to-itness for me.
Yeah.
Well, we know you've got some good wisdom because you helped us out in the beginning.
Yeah, we've had
You
it.
were a big help to us, and we always appreciate that.
Stick to it. Like,
Yeah.
don't let anything bother you. Like, viewer wise, average wise, whatever.
Yep.
Like, it's a fucking hard grind.
hmm
So stick
Yeah.
with it. Keep up the positive. Don't look at the negatives. Be yourself.
Yep.
And it's stick to itness, and as long as you're having fun, and if you're showing people that you're having fun,
Yep.
people generally come along. You got to do like I think I said at the start, I was like, don't let people tell you what to do. You do what you want to do, essentially. So
Yeah.
within reason. Obviously, there's going to be some trends and stuff, and to be honest, like you try not to concentrate too much on average and views and stuff, but you do want to bump them up every now and then, as we were chatting before.
Yep.
So you got to go down those trends of like just recently that game Only Up.
Yep.
A lot of people have been playing. We jumped on that and ended up being a lot of fun. Whereas I looked at it, I was like, oh my god, I don't want to play this game. It's just rage fuel. Like, I think I actually took my beanie off and I was like, fuck this. So there's some things you got to do, like in forms of like in a growth capacity that you got to do. That is a trend.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's stick to itness. Have some good mods.
Yep.
Have some good mods that can really because sometimes the chat gets busy and you might miss. Like I've been coasting to saying stuff that you shouldn't say.
Yep.
Like they do those word sentences, and I was like, "Oh my god, I've said the N word on stream." Yeah,
Jesus.
and it was one of those things of like, can you get a tree? You can get a tree stump to grow, but can you get your knee?
Oh. Yeah.
I was just like, when you read the chat, you're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I had a good day. Can you get it? I was like, oh, it came out of my mouth, and I was like,
You just you see your hand slowly going over to the stop stream button. Like,
stop stream and go under a fucking rock somewhere.
It's like radio. You need like a minute dump time.
yeah.
Like quick dump the stream, dump.
And so have good mods that can keep an eye on your chat, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, and completely ignore the naysayers or the just pests is probably a good word to use.
Yeah.
There's a few of them around.
Yeah.
They just appear everywhere, and just ignorance is bliss in that regard.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to reach out for help as well. Like, it's the best thing that we did. We've got some amazing friends that are so much more streaming smart
Yeah.
than we are. And we're like, hey, what do you think of this? Or how do you think we can improve this? Like, Google and YouTube is great and stuff. But for me, sometimes when I sit there and I'm watching a YouTube video, I have to pause it and then go back and try it again. I'm like, oh, I think I fucked it up.
Yep.
Pause it, go back.
Yeah.
Pause it, go back. Like, that can be great, but if you've got someone who can dumb it down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is sometimes what I need.
Most of my friends are afraid of heights. They can't dumb it down to my level.
Yeah, and networking is really important as well. Like, it's not just about going out there and getting more followers. It's about putting yourself out there and making some really good relationships like we've done
Yep.
with you guys and Spoopy and Croppy and Track and Ryder and all that stuff.
Yep.
We've met them through Twitch, caught up outside of Twitch, and it's just a great friendship. So
Yep.
networking is super, super important.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. Because like me and Matt were talking about this, and we were saying how we feel if I didn't reach out to Liam in the beginning, we probably wouldn't even be doing this now. We probably wouldn't have lasted. Like, we would have been like, nah, this is too much. Like, we're not getting anywhere. We're not doing anything. And yeah, we wouldn't have probably gone on with streaming. We probably was like, let's just go back to playing and not worry about doing anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a few, like, way back when, we had a few DNMs, I think, didn't we?
Yeah. Because I think
All
it
sort
was
of-
come into your stream and watched one of your streams, and I said to Matt about you, and we were talking, and then I'm like, I'm just going to reach out to him and see if he can give us some couple of pointers and stuff. And yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like straight out, like helpful instantly, and I was like, this guy's a legend.
Yeah. It was super helpful for us. 'Cause we had no idea what we were doing, essentially.
Yeah, we were sure.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, we didn't know what we were doing when we started. So
Yeah.
we got help from a lot of people, and in turn, that's where we can help people that are just starting out. You know? So
Yep.
and then, like we were talking yesterday, Rob, about media and all that sort of stuff, and that's probably another tip to give people is utilize that social media, because social media is such a big tool.
Yeah.
In two ways, it is just a tool in general.
Yep.
And you can use it as a tool, so it's a necessary evil. But it's definitely a good one, and it's nice to have themes essentially on. I think I said that to you yesterday. To have themes on your Instagram. So if you look at our Instagram, essentially, it's a lot of like almost like a purple haze light sort of color that goes same sort of theme with each photo, but each photo is different.
Yes.
So, it's posting the same stuff, being different at the same time.
Well, that's the
bit of a cat. Yeah.
That's right. I was, because like after we were talking, like even the social media guy from Jaeger was talking to me about it, and he said to same sort of thing, like over the next month or so, just get a theme happening on your Instagram and all that sort of stuff. So when they do the profile again, I'll be able to get the ambassadorship through them.
Yeah. And
after he said it, I went back and looked at my Instagram. I'm like, man, there is all my Instagram is just reels. Fucking hell, like, man. So like, what I need to start doing is like start putting myself on there. Like because I said I want to start promoting the podcast more through mine, our gaming more through mine, instead of just doing it through story. Do it on the proper post. So when they go back through and look, they'll see that there is a real person there, not just some guy sharing reels all the time.
and one of the best pieces of advice that I got given, I think it was from Croppy, was to use portrait mode on your phone.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
and then you can
I'll try and
obviously,
use portrait all the time. Yep.
Yeah. So, because that way the focus is on you.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
I also think Croppy hit it on the head with his comment in chat there. Like, we've met people who've just gone from like friends to family
Oh, 100%. Yep.
Like we think now, like with even with you guys, it's like if Twitch didn't exist, we'd probably still be chatting outside of that anyway,
Yeah.
and planning
Yeah,
trips
sure.
to see everyone and all that sort of stuff. So, I don't know, that's where as Poppy said, there, it can feel like a job, but like it's you guys. For us, if we're streaming, it's you guys that don't make it feel like a job. It makes it fun and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. You
Yeah.
just like hanging out with your mates.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a great way to take the focus off the numbers at least too. Like, so you realign yourself with the positive side of everything. You know,
Yep.
the people. I mean, the people's what makes everything, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Yep.
100%. And it's like some nights you go, oh, we only average like 5 or 6 or whatever. But you go, but geez, I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
Or I just had,
for sure.
couldn't stop grinning and stuff like that. So you're like, that's really what matters there. That I've just this like 2 or 3 hour chunk of my life where I was just like, I forgot about any outside stresses.
Yep.
Yeah.
All that. It comes down to everyone in the community and as Cropper said, like life friends now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Cool.
All right, we're going to shift topic over to your other love, your small business. Can you tell those who are listening and don't know you guys what Nutrition Asylum is all about?
Take it away.
yeah, nutrition
away.
aside. One second, I need a mouthful of water. I've gone dry. You've made me nervous.
He does that to people.
I do it to a lot of people.
I think
Sorry.
Well, I think Nutrition Asylum is. I say if people don't know what it is, it's sports supplements, so protein powders, workouts, and all that sort of jazz. And that's basically all it is. And we've been doing it for 9.5 years now. So that's another thing. Advice on small business is stick-to-itness.
Yep.
Don't give up.
Yep.
Find out the tough times, and boy, is there tough times.
Yep.
And well, you know Matt too, right? So
Yeah, I'm still on the ground trying to get off, but
and
it's
Stick to
just
it,
going to
right?
take time.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely going to be a grind.
Oh yeah.
How did you come across the name Nutrition Asylum? Just something you nutted out?
yeah. Excellent question, and I'll tell you why. It's so we originally started the business. Me and my dad started the business, and we were friends with a fella down in Victoria. Still are friends, I should say. And we actually used his name, his business name, which was called AWA Supplements at the time. And we went down there, had a chat, and he said, "Oh, we started with this much, essentially, like money-wise. We started with this much, and this is how we grew." And we're like, "It's really not as much as we thought it would be." And I think most businesses are like that. Starting out, you think you're just going to have to fork out millions of dollars straight up.
Yep.
And like that's really not that much. And then we went to a gym directly across the road where our old store was. And there was just like you're on the treadmill warming up and warming down, and there's this empty shop across the road, and it stayed there for like 6 months. And we were just like, we have to do that, otherwise we're going to regret it. So,
Yep.
Long story. Can't really say long story short because it's still going, isn't it? But
It's all right.
I've only been in fitness on 4.5 years, I think now, 4 years.
Yeah.
Did we change when we were dating?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so about 4 years. So yeah, we were AWA Supplements for about 5 years, and it ended up being all the stores down south closed down.
Yep.
And we were the only ones open, and we we're still paying essentially a marketing fee every month. And we're like, let's just not do that.
Yeah.
So, it's like, well, fuck, and then we sort of come up with a few different names, and it was like, we said Asylum Nutrition. It was like another one that was like it was athlete in the front of it, and then there was like another one that was blah blah blah. And we said, I like Asylum Nutrition, but we just swapped it around to Nutrition Asylum, and it's sort of like it just rolled off the tongue for us.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
we chose the colours of black and green.
The colours look cool.
Yeah, it just went from there.
Yeah.
We wanted like cat's eyes as the logo.
Yep.
And the guy who did the artwork actually stuck a piercing in the cat's eyebrow, essentially.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
It's awesome.
and yeah, we were just like, hell, this is it. So yeah,
Yep.
and then turn 10 next year.
Far out.
Yep. Journey.
My mum's in the chat.
Hi, Mum.
Hey, Mum.
Hi.
Oh,
How'd you get
John.
into the fitness industry? Is that a lifetime love as well? So always.
Yeah, I started training at the gym when I was 11.
Yep.
23 years ago. Because my dad went actually for he had I think Mum might correct me in chat if she's there. It was a neck injury, I think it was, or to strengthen his neck or shoulders, one of them. And I ended up just going in and joining him when I was 11 years old, and I think I just picked up dumbbells, and I was like, oh my god. I was getting bullied through school.
Yep.
I was like, and picked up some dumbbells. Just I was essentially had a PT every 6 weeks, a 6-week program. I had to back when the programs were pencil on paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
You walk into the gym and you have to go through the folder.
Yeah.
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 No.
Oh my god. She's gonna Google it.
you had to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little wooden box on the counter. I had the males and females. There was all the members in there that paid for program, and you just went through until you got to like. Liam. Oh, there we go.
That's me.
Chest, back, and shoulders today.
Oh, good.
And so it just went from there. And I trained Monday, Wednesday, Friday for about 6 years, and then I switched to going Monday to Friday. And I sort of I can't. It's just mental health now. But it just keeps you so clear. As when after a session, you just feel really good, tired but good.
Yep.
Mentally, and sort of like when I was getting trained, I think it sort of just went into the back of my mind that I wanted to be a personal trainer. So I left school. You do the whole struggle street for a couple of years, different jobs here and there. And then I was like, I studied back when a PT course was 18 months to 2 years and not 11 weeks.
Yeah. Jeez.
I was like, they go down to 11 weeks now. I'm like, how the hell do they stick 18 months worth of, studies into 11 weeks? So I opened up my business doing that too. I opened up a business called BYL, which was Beyond Your Limits Personal Training, and did that for a couple of years. I basically fell out of love with it. I always wanted to work for myself. After I did it once, I was like, I don't want to answer to anyone.
Yeah.
Because like you, Matt, I'm a grumpy old man. So
sure.
Like, do this.
It rubs people up the wrong way. It really does. Bosses don't like it.
And so that's where it went from. Like I started training when I was 11, and I think that just planted a seed in my head. And then it goes from there. And you sort of like found out about supplements later on in life, and started trying them and using them, and blah 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 blah. And went from there. And I was like, this is really interesting. So
with the business, like, is it like who works there? Like, is it just you and your dad, or is there other family members that work there?
So I was. Me and Dad, me, Dad, and Mum, basically we split it between me and my parents.
Yep.
And me and Dad work there 99% of the time.
Yep.
And Mum sort of like keeps us in check.
Yep.
With spendings and bookkeeping and all that sort of stuff. So it's that sort of thing. So it's primarily me and Dad on the front end of things.
Yep. Working with family to test the family bond at certain stages, wouldn't it?
I was gonna say once a day, but it's probably about once or twice a year.
Yep.
Twice a year, you sort of like you just get on edge a little bit, I think, and I think that's when you realise. I can't speak for Dad, but I'm guessing I can in a way. You start to realise I need a week off here.
Yep.
Like a couple of days off or something like that. So. And you just break from it. And usually when you have a break now, it's left in, obviously it's not left in bad hands, but it's left in good hands anyway. So you can literally just forget about it.
Yep.
And you can just have your time off. You don't have to worry about the business or anything like that. It kind of like, especially in July, August, September, it starts to like just run itself a little bit.
Yep.
Because, everyone starts panicking and they want to get shredded for summer.
Yes, of course. Of course. With the summer board happening.
It's always my goal.
When is that
It's been for a
starting,
while.
Rob, by the way?
Long goal.
Well, I'm in
Long goal.
for the long yards here. Been
How do
trying
you
for
find
a
the balance?
Yeah.
No, mate.
How do you find the balance in life between all the little bits and pieces you got happening? Business, streaming, social media, social life, everything. How do you strike that balance?
I wish I could say I had balance.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Now, when it goes smoothly, it kind of just happens.
Mhm.
Actually, now, like being so far down the track of having a business, it's like when you have a balance, it just happens. Where you had to actually really work on it, say like a couple of years into it, really had to go right. I need to go see these friends. I need to forget about the business here. I need to do my posts. It was really, really scheduled.
Yep.
So it felt like your relax time was scheduled. It
Yeah.
didn't make you relax very well. And I think that's when I
Yeah.
started losing hair.
Yeah.
So but now it kind of just happens naturally, where it just relaxing time just happens now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those things, I think, like with anyone starting a small business, you just stick to it and just literally do the hard work.
Yep.
In the first couple of years, you just know you won't turn a profit, as they say.
Mhm.
Grind the hell out of it, and it literally does pay off in the end. It really does pay off after your hard work. So
Yep.
yeah. So, I mean, me and Dad have got such a good relationship now in forms of like I've got Monday off essentially.
Yep.
So actually, I'll put it this way: I've got like a week off or something coming up soon, and I know that after I go back to work, Dad will have a week off.
Yeah.
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 And so it's a nice little balance there that we've got going. So
No, it's good.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you'd want to make sure you get along, especially if you're going to be working with each other every day and being family.
Sure.
You know what comes in handy there is when it's a retail shop and it's generally in a small town, it's not usually busy between like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. You get the stragglers, but it's usually busy first up and towards the end of the day. In the middle of the day, we generally, we don't like reading. It's much easier absorbing things when you're reading, when you're listening to it or watching it.
Yep.
So we'll watch a couple of educational videos, but then just occasionally you'll just go, I'm going to watch a fart video on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch someone just like pretend to fart walking down Central Park.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the relationship stays good that way. We're both sports fans, so we're both Formula One fans, so we stick to all the news on Formula One. So that's how we kind of like break up the day a little bit between supplements and fitness industry stuff, and then we've got our sports stuff and the stuff that we like together. So
Yep.
yeah,
Amazing.
So what do you both get up to outside of like streaming and small business and all that sort of stuff?
We like to go out and have breakfast.
Yep.
good breakfast.
Good breakfast.
Nothing beats going out and having breakfast.
Oh,
a good
Yeah.
breakfast.
we literally
Yep.
do it like every weekend. It's just
Yeah.
so like, yeah, it's just so like.
Did your
Yeah.
cafe get their scrambled eggs back?
Yeah.
Hey,
Did your cafe bring their scrambled eggs back?
No.
Oh, really?
They haven't.
you just had to mention the scrambled.
We were slowly getting
Now I'm
over it.
angry.
What a debacle!
I heard about this interview, and I promise I was
Something about scrambled eggs.
Oh,
I can't believe they
man.
don't do scrambled eggs anymore. That's just shocking.
Oh,
Honestly.
wow,
I
what the
almost
hell?
had a hit.
Scrambled eggs is the most easiest way to cook eggs.
Exactly.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it. Anyway.
I'd
Absolutely.
rather do poached.
We do breakfast every weekend, even though we said we should stop that and save, but it was like Sunday morning, wake up, we're like, do you want to go grab breakfast? Yes, we do. Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It just hits different.
Otherwise, if you'd asked us a couple of weeks ago, we probably would have said, you guys probably would have woke us up to go, you know what, we don't do anything. We did our first date night in like a year last weekend.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, we really need to keep on top of that. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't even know.
we
It.
just went out-
Wouldn't know what a date night is.
Tonight where you sit down and eat heaps of dates. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's fun. I mean, but
When you're backed up.
fun. But the toilet gets to work out after. Wow.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. But we just like to relax. Chill
Yeah.
out. I'm very much we were talking down at the Goldie when we saw you guys. Like, I'm very much
Yep.
a watcher.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drink a coffee and sit there and people watch. And
Yep.
generally, like I was saying earlier, like this.
So go watch me.
He
I
is.
don't. Oh, she's one word that gets me going on a rant. That is visors.
Visors. Hey, nice visors. Hey, where'd you get those visors from?
Like, what is
We
the
can't
point,
get
man?
away with wearing a visor. You can't get away with wearing a visor if you got no hair. Like,
No,
you
guys.
cannot get away with it.
At all.
Unless it's the same color as your skin and your head looks like the top of the hat.
Yeah.
Just stick a little
Might
button
be-
on top.
There might be a business idea there for us, mate.
There we go.
I actually saw a guy in one of the worlds. I reckon he had one of these visors on with the fake hair. Have you seen them?
Oh.
It was fucking hilarious. I'm like, mate, clearly. I hope
Haven't
you're wearing
seen one,
that.
but-
I hope you're wearing that to take the piss, because
Haven't seen one, but I'm
honestly,
thinking
you can
about
tell it's
getting one.
fake.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we might get one, Matt.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one. How fake?
How fake's fake?
We're talking Donald Trump fake, or if it's less fake than that, I'll give it a crack.
It's right. He's like, oh no one know the difference. Bit of wind comes past. Oh shit!
Oh,
Does that?
What's my visor?
Yeah.
Me hairy
Is it just
visor.
Is it just any visor, or what about those see-through green ones that
Oh, how good are
they
they?
wear, people wear at poker games?
When you're playing poker.
Get the cigarette and go, no.
You're losing heaps of money here.
See?
Your bouquets are non-deductible. It's just, you know what it is? It's the at the risk of sounding sexist, but it's really not a sexist comment. It's the ladies that wear them down at the beach when they're walking. I just hate them so much. Not the women, the hats. I just look at them and it's just like instantly like the whole month is ruined.
Yeah.
What about ponytail hats? Or the hats with a little hole in the back for the ladies.
That's
yeah.
fine.
For the
That's
ladies.
okay.
For the ladies.
Because someone else made the effort to buy a full hat. They haven't half-assed their purchase.
Oh, brilliant.
Next stream, you're going to come into ours and we're going to be wearing visors.
I know, right? That's exactly right.
Where's the unsubscribe button?
Hold on.
Hello there. I'm
I've
out.
just had this amazing idea. Bearded mafia visors. I don't know where I come up with it, to be honest.
I'll drop in. I'll be like, "Hey guys," you're like, "Hey, what's up, Spice?" And I'll be like, "Just letting you know I'm unfollowing."
Just letting you know I'm leaving. Like when those people, when people put posts up on Facebook and they're like, I just want everyone to know that I'm leaving this group. So just leave.
You just comment on, like, good riddance, or have a nice life.
And then they'll write back in the comments like, haven't you left yet? Come on.
Haven't you left? Right, I'm announcing my departure.
You said you were leaving 2 days ago. What are you doing? I just want to wait till this is all over.
So good.
It's like that Chris Lilly. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Fuck off, everyone.
Please tell me you guys have seen Lunatics.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Lily is that teacher. Fuck off, all of you. Resignations and flowers, my dead dog. You sitting there on your fat arm.
He's a legend.
my favourite character from Lunatics is Gavin.
Oh, Gavin. Yeah.
Wait, Gavin.
Gav.
Oi, Mum, give my back a wub.
Have you watched all these shows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Summer Heights High.
I was actually quoting one of them tonight. Fucking Jemay, when I was like walking through the house and like at the fucking train station. I could have been raped.
Oh man.
Oh my god, Croppy. Oh my god, Gavin. Oh, lit. We got freshies. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. We're going skiing with 2 dudes.
I just want to make content for my
They-
cunt ward Instagram.
They were trying to cancel him a little while back, and he just doubled down. He just come back with even more shit. Like, love you. You're a legend.
Next time you bring a visor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be Yana from
Yana.
Lunatics wearing a visor, with that afro.
Oh yes, yes, yep.
African accent. Yana with her pet aardvark.
I went and bought a visor.
Visor.
Anyway.
What's your what's both your ultimate goals for your streaming channel and your business really?
World domination. No.
World domination. Visors for everyone.
See, I know that was a joke, Matt, but world domination. That's my
Yeah.
final lock it in, Eddie.
Oh, I'll just lock that in now.
Good.
I'd say
You don't want to phone a friend.
business. We are just looking to get. We are almost. Hang on, let me get the words right. We got 8 tubs on the shelf at the moment that are non-Australian, so the rest of the shop is fully Australian brands.
Yep.
So we're looking to go 100% Australian. Which obviously we almost are, and obviously we're going to diversify at some point. That's all I'll say at the moment on that. But we're going to open up to different things.
Yep.
Just obviously got to have the continued support of community and customers and all that sort of stuff. We can do that sort of thing. Twitch channel wise, just keep having fun. Really.
Yeah.
The growth is always good fun.
Yep.
So any continued growth is always good.
Yep.
Whether that be 1 follower or 2 followers every week or whatever, I don't know. But either way, if we keep seeing the same people showing up, that we say at the end of our stream, you bring out the best in us, so hopefully we bring out the best in you. So anyone that is doing that, that's the goal. If we just keep all that up and keep them smiles on people's faces, that as corny and cheesy as that sounds, we are happy with that.
No, I agree. That's all we want to do. We just want to make people smile and have a laugh and enjoy themselves while they're there watching.
People forget about life for a while.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was our initial inspiration when we were gaming. We'd play GTA. We'd crack ourselves up like we'd have ourselves in stitches.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Maybe just maybe someone might find it funny. Who knows? There might be some other sick fuckers out there like that.
We're funny guys, man. We should put ourselves out there.
Any sick fuckers out there like us, and then we found Crappie.
Crappie's one of the sickest. Many ways.
Yeah, you got 2 right here.
Hilarious.
Hello to Pete, who just came in.
The cold brew Jaeger was alright as the Jaeger bomb, eh? Alright, I'll have to give that a go.
Jaeger bomb, that takes me back 2 years.
Yeah. Wow, that's
that's how I used to drink it before. I used to always have Red Bull and Jaeger. And wasn't until I learned how to drink it properly. Well, actually, I'm never drinking this with anything ever again. It's just gonna be straight from the freezer.
Wasn't the heart palpitations that got you?
No, keep me up all night.
Oh man, the amount of Jaeger bombs you used to do before clubbing was like,
Yep.
I have no idea.
I used to have a cabinet that had all my alcohol in there, and it'd always have a bottle of Jaeger on there for on a Friday night before I go down the pub. It'd be like, let's have fucking Jaeger bombs, and then we'll go down there. We're all like, yeah, let's
go. We went through the Skittle bomb phase as well with the fucking Cointreau.
Oh Skittle
my
bombs.
God.
Yeah.
Geez, that's going back a little bit.
Yeah. That's a minute.
Fucking they go down a treat.
Oh yeah.
I'll Google it.
Still Google it.
I'm gonna Google it.
I watched my mate have one and throw up on the bar at fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. It was amazing.
Oh, weak.
Oh man.
Awful. We just started a music festival. It's like
Oh.
going to the pub. He's like, "Oh, we'll have a skittle bomb." I'm like,
Oh,
"I'm just gonna have a regular drink. Like, I'm just gonna have a normal drink. It's 10 a.m.
Yeah.
10 a.m. Can I get a one skittle bomb, please, and just a flat white with extra shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, make that one sugar as well, please.
Yeah, one sugar caramel swirl, thank you. Yeah.
It was hilarious. He took the shot and then threw up, and the lady behind the bar was like, "It's 10 a.m." Look at him with absolute disdain.
Utter disgust.
God, sorry. 10 a.m.
And
What the
it's
fuck is wrong with you?
somewhere.
Oh, hilarious.
Fun time.
Oh.
It's 10 a.m. It's 5 o'clock in my heart.
Ooh, well.
I remember,
Oh,
I
dear.
remember drinking Kraken with Sam's dad one night. We're out in the shed and we're having a few beers, and then he got the Kraken out, and we're about probably 4 Krakens deep, and he's talking to me, and next minute, halfway through the conversation, he's like, rah, 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 chucks his guts up where he's standing, and then he just keeps talking. I'm like,
We're ignoring that, aren't we?
like, you realise you just shut your guts up down there. Like, you knew that, didn't you? He's like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You'll be right, mate. We'll clean it up.
Oh, fuck.
Jaeger bombs though. Fuck, that's I don't know. I'm a bit of a gin. I like gin now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Good
mind.
night.
I don't mind a good gin.
Gin. Yeah. So we're
Gin.
4 pillars. 4 pillars for me.
Yep.
Well, Four Pillars is good.
Bloody Shiraz.
Yes, that
Yep.
was heaps nice. That was really good.
We're gonna learn. We're getting a bottle of that sent to us, and we're just like,
You gotta learn.
yeah,
You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn today.
Learn today.
Learn what a long dick looks like.
Dick.
I'm gonna,
God, yeah.
All right.
Dick.
I got a good gin story.
In your veins.
I love that video.
I've got a good little gin story for you. I used to have G&Ts all the time. So I grew mint outside my house, and I'd go out and I'd grab a couple of mint leaves, whack them in my drink when I had a G&T. This one night, went outside to start, grabbed 2 mint leaves, threw them in my drink, drinking, took the last bit, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Realised you took the dope leaves off.
Oh, much worse. Pulled a slug
Oh,
out of my mouth.
no.
Look at that.
this isn't tequila.
G&T with extra protein.
How good. You'd think I'd be grossed out, but I was like, that is an interesting thing to happen.
Yeah, you're looking at this thing like, well, that's
Oh,
interesting.
fuck, how did you get in there?
Oh, look at you, little guy.
I thought I was hungry.
Little you.
Oh, brilliant.
Depends how many G&Ts. I shall name him Henry.
Yes, live with me in my pocket. I'll order 1 big G&T and 1 little one for Henry.
Henry's dead.
Oh, fuck. Scott.
Conroe's hugging me, squishes Henry.
Yeah. What have you done?
Oh, God.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna call it there. We come to the end of our questions.
Brilliant.
Yes, had an
That was
absolute
excellent.
blast.
As always.
It's always good talking to you guys.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you
same
guys.
to you.
So, thank you.
I'll come prepared with my own questions next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Fire
that's-
back.
It's all right. We've I was
Get the
talking
Uno reverse card on us.
to Sideways the other day. We got a little another podcast lined up with him. We're gonna do a Australian food and American food podcast. Gonna teach him how to make a Vegemite sandwich.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get some Vegemite, and we're gonna all make our own Vegemite sandwich. And because Matt is different to me, he likes a lot of Vegemite, where I only like a little bit, and so
How much is a lot? How much is a lot of Vegemite?
It's got to look. There can't be any gaps. It's got to look kind of like black. Like it's got to look like that. Like, it's got to be like midnight when you bread. I'll go through like a jar of Vegemite every few weeks.
Jesus.
So
Mine lasts like 6
Man.
months.
yeah, nah. We're every month. So
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god.
I have Vegemite on my pancakes, man. So
That's why sideways you're gonna have to eat mine first, and then eat Matt's because you won't eat mine otherwise. You're gonna eat mine. You're gonna eat mine today. Just a couple of quick announcements to people that are watching. This is our last live show on the podcast channel. We're heading over to doing pre-recorded episodes. We'll upload the pre-recorded episodes to Twitch, but we'll be mainly over on YouTube and Spotify. But we won't leave this channel. We'll just they'll be pre-recorded, and you can watch them and do what you like with them. And Matt's got something he'd like to share as well with the class.
Oh yeah, so we've we're narrowing down on our focus. I've changed the website that I have for my small business. Narrowed it right down to just beardedmafia.com.au, and I'm focusing just fully on the brand and whatever I can take with this brand alone, rather than being so wide.
Yeah.
So beardedmafia.com.au, that will have all encompassing. It'll have the products that I make. It'll have links to the podcast, links to Twitch, links to all our social media, everything. It'll have blog posts on there through the brand and us and everything. So
it's funny.
It'll be much more focused and narrow.
The price difference between getting .com.au compared to .com is worlds apart.
My names are hilarious.
It's fucked, right? It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Well, beardedmafia.com.au, $10. Beardedmafia.com, that'll be $6,500, please.
You're like, what?
Okay. Well, I didn't want
letters.
I like my AU. Thank you very much. So
yeah. Yeah, so when we pre-record, we can upload music and all that sort of stuff with it on YouTube, where we can't do fuck all on Twitch, but at least on Twitch we'll just give you the basic what we record, and it'll be edited, but it'll be similar to what you get now, but just over on YouTube we'll have a bit more flair.
Yeah, when we upload on the Twitch too, we'll jump in and we'll still be able to chat, and we'll be in the chat and everything like that. So.
Yeah. Still keep up with the chat and keep up with you guys, but
with your Twitch gaming channel, we will promote that through anyone that's here from our community. We'll promote their gaming channel, our Discord and all that sort of stuff as well. So you can get followers over there.
I like
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Good, man. We all grow together, right?
Bloody oath. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. Anytime. Glad we can finally work out a time. We've been trying to nail this one down for a while.
Now we're keen for another one, but we should do like a 4's party after dark.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. I like it.
Everyone rock up in the best days. I'll come wearing a visor and fucking nothing else.
We'll do a cosplay episode, just like the big
cigar. Yeah. I like it.
It's like who can come dressed as the biggest fuckwit.
Yes. That'd actually be pretty cool.
I like it.
Hey, Alex.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone that jumped in the chat tonight too. Really appreciate it.
Chat has been on fire.
All right, guys. We'll call it quits, and we'll catch you all in the next episode.
Yep.
See you guys.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.